I've switched over to the top view to work in 2D to demonstrate these three transformation tools, move, rotate, and scale. So if I draw a rectangle, I can move or rotate or scale this rectangle by typing these commands in the command line. There's also the tool icons of move, rotate, and scale, and I can access these transformation tools under the transform drop-down menu here as well. So I'm going to start by selecting move or typing move in the command line. I can select the object to move, press enter, and choose a point to move from. So if I want to move from this corner, I can then move my mouse button or move my mouse to define the direction that I want to move this object. If I have ortho turned on, then I can constrain the move to the X and the Y axis, and I can either type in a distance that I want to move it to or just left click again to reposition this object. I can also rotate the object. If I select rotate 2D, I can select the object to rotate, press enter, choose the center of rotation. So let's say I want to rotate around this bottom left corner. And again, I need a first angle of reference. So I'm going to just click along the x-axis to begin to define that angle. If I have ortho turned on, you'll see that it's rotating and constrained to rotations of 90 degrees. If I turn ortho off, now I can kind of rotate it a little bit at various angles. And I can also type in the command line a specific distance, like 30 degrees or 45 degrees, if I want to specify a specific angle of rotation. If I want to scale the object, I can choose, I'm going to undo this just to go back to the original form. If I want to scale this, I can select the scale tool or type in scale, and in this case I have three different options: scale, scale 1D, and scale 2D. If I scale 1D, I could select the object to scale, press enter, select the base point, again this bottom left corner, and then I can select the scale, the first reference point, which is this other endpoint, and I can scale by locating the second reference point and left clicking. If I undo this and I'm going to scale again, only this time I'm going to use the scale 2D command, I can select the object to scale, press enter, select my base point. The first reference point will be the other corner, and now I can scale the shape 2D by moving the mouse and clicking to define the new scale factor.